Hello, my friends. My name is April Curry. Welcome to the Akashic Records Rant and Energy Update of May 18th. May 18th is feeling pretty froggy. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. For those who are new to this channel, I'm an Akashic Records reader, Reiki master, and my goal as an intuitive is to teach people how to access their intuitive and channel innately. Everyone can do this. Everything that I'm doing, you can do, and so much more. And I have an intuitive development membership. If you want to join it. It's $11 a month. And if you just go down to this description, you will see it. I also have tons of courses. I am all about teaching people how to activate their power. So, yeah. And plus, honestly, the more people that I help get into this, the more people I have to talk to about this topic. Yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and tune into the energy of May 18th. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, I don't know what's up with this, but recently, like the last week, I've been hearing that Creed song, Can You Take Me Higher? Like, even when I'm channeling, I hear it in the background, and now I got With Arms Wide Open, and I'm like, what is up with this Creed song right now? Or just Creed topic in general. But I'm getting that we're going into such a big expansion with relationships. It's important for you to send in the energy of vulnerability, open arms, watching your triggers and your traumas from your past relationships, but not letting them interfere with your present moment. And I see a lot of you just not even letting that energy come in at all in your relationships, and that's absolutely lovely. But May 18th is all about tuning in with yourself, feeling your heart, staying present while you are in the energy of relationships with other people, when you're interacting with people. If you ever have a feeling of disappointment, or you have a feeling of someone did not meet your expectations, I'm getting the message that it's important to focus on things that, what matters to you. It's okay if that person didn't meet your expectations. It's move on. But if someone is showing up presently and they're matching your energy, stay with, see where it goes, let it flourish, let it percolate. Don't let things from the past come in and disrupt the relationship. But if you're feeling that energy of disappointment, I'm getting focused more on self-love. The more disappointed you are, the less there's love for yourself. And I'm just getting that as like a measuring tool. That's an indicator that there was a lack of focus on self-love. Expecting the external environment and the external world to take care of your needs and not you take care of your own needs is kind of setting yourself up for relationships that will show you that you need to take care of yourself. And so it's actually calling in disruptive relationships. So relationships are being put under a magnifying glass. Your habits, your thoughts about relationships are being put under a magnifying glass. And so if you can relax into it and just enjoy the present moment, enjoy what's in front of you, enjoy what's available, you're going to be good. You're going to be good. What's cool about the world and being someone that is tuned in and being present and awakening is the external environment is a measurement tool. It lets you know, oh, if I met someone that isn't in alignment with me, what's something about myself that I can work on? Or what should I be calling in? Because this is an old energy that I used to attract. What can I do differently to attract something else? So there's a lot of just like random messages about relationships, which is pretty wild, but it's important to be on the lookout. If you're single, be on the lookout, but also to have a fine balance. Have a fine balance of taking care of yourself and then going out and enjoying other people. The other thing, if you are in a relationship, this is all about nurturing it. Like, this is the nurturing phase. Like, there are periods and phases in relationships. This is all about acts of kindness, quality time, getting to know each other on a level that you may have not met consciously together before. And being okay with the fact that you may not know everything about your partner. The most important thing is that you're loving towards them and you give them the space to open, to be vulnerable, to be in love, and just be yourself. So May 18th is jam-packed about relationship stuff. I wasn't actually expecting so much energy. And these are just little, like, I'm just getting random messages about relationships. So take what resonates. Not all of that might resonate. Just take the bits that do. Think of it as energy messages. I'm just like almost like pulling like a charades energy here. Just spitting things out of my mouth here. Oh, that sounded kind of, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards for the day. Woo! Yes, so May 18th is we're still in the energy of contemplation. I got the Four of Cups. It's all about contemplation, really evaluating like what I need to release. We're still in that energy. But what's cool about what's happening now is you're seeing the infrastructure. You're starting to see what you want to do in this new version of yourself. And it's just reiterating, internally, writing things down. This is what I want, and just refine it. There might be some things that you put on this list of yours of things that you want to come in, but they may not be grabbing your attention right now. So I'm getting take a double look at things that you're calling in right now and make sure that you are really passionate about it. The more passionate you are towards this and the more action you take towards it, this is going to be so successful. When you do things that you're not really interested in, or you're doing things that you think you have to, you're going to notice that you're just going to be wasting your energy. For some reason, we've had more leeway in the past with getting away with doing random tasks that we didn't need to do. Like, we got leeway. But now, the new era that we're stepping in, it's like it won't let us do that. You're gonna be met with a brick wall, resistance. So it's super important that you do things that you enjoy doing, whether it be for work, relationships, hobbies, even errands. Like, it's time to get really intentional with your actions. Then, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like that's just reiterating what I just said. So a lot of you are going to be stepping into abundance, but this is the period of time to create the infrastructure. And I'm not talking about just like your business infrastructure. I'm talking about your internal, your thoughts, how you feel about everything, infrastructure, and then, external infrastructures after that. May 18th. I'm getting a lot of you guys, it's important for you to get out in the sun, go out in nature, really celebrate your energy, what you're stepping into. And I'm also getting the message, take the higher road. Take the higher road. There's some things going on in your life that, it might be a person that's just being kind of a certain way, or there might be some sort of business thing that might be dragging you down. There's something that's in your life that might be just a little dragged down, and it's saying just take the higher road. I'm going to give you an example here. It's kind of like if you went to a store, bought something, and they overcharged you and you saw it on the receipt, and you go back into the store and they're like, nope, you paid for it, you bought it, that's it. I'm getting something like, let them know about it, but if they're giving you a hard time, just let it go. This is not a form of letting others take advantage of you. It's a form of, I'm staying in the frequency that I deserve to be in, and I know that I'll be provided for if I just stay in this frequency and let this go. And so that's just an analogy, but I know that there's something in some of your guys' life that you might feel this way towards a particular topic, and I'm getting take the higher road. Let's see, any advice about this current energy? It's important for you to just stay in the romance, stay in your creativity, stay in your imagination. Really let yourself just be present at this time. There's some really big energy right now, and it's quite lovely. And your higher self is saying, I will show you the way. It's important for you to connect with me. Everything that we have, all the potential that we have is there. You just have to believe in me. And so it's important to stay in your heart center. Get out of the mind. Don't let the mind run the show anymore. Let your higher self come through. And some advice on higher self reading, just take some deep breaths until you feel like you're in a meditative state. Feel the top of the head, the crown chakra, kind of like buzzing, and then feel the energy, this like white light from your crown chakra connect to your higher self, which is right above you. They have no expectations, no limitations. Just begin talking to them like you would talk to someone that's in the room with you, having a good conversation. All right. For my Akashic Records rant, there has been a lot of messages about structure that I have been receiving personally, and these are the rants. I like to share some of the messages I'm receiving in the records for myself because I feel like it would help so many people that I talk to on a regular basis. But Spirit doesn't like schedules. Humans love schedules. We love it because it keeps us on task. We can get things done. But I've noticed that Spirit does not like schedules. It wants us to be present. And the best way that we can be present for some of us is to really feel into how we are feeling in this very moment. What do we need in this very moment? And right now, I feel like I need water. When I first woke up this morning, I feel like I needed a full hour meditation and just some movement. And instead of feeling like I was pushing myself, because I used to be, as of like 4 days ago, I was really militant about meditation. Like I was like, I'm going to do an hour every morning, and then I'm going to go for a workout, and then I'm going to journal, then I'm going to channel God, then I'm going to channel the records, and then I'm going to go to work. But something that has registered to me is that is a vibration, that is a frequency that matches a lot of the structures of corporate world. And also I did need that when I first started doing this work because it helped to raise my frequency to stay consistent. But my body, my consciousness, my mind has really been attuned to the fact that I know when I should do some of these works and when I should just have some freedom. So what I began to do, instead of doing the militant thing, is yesterday, it was like 2 days ago, I went to go hiking first, which is something I would never do first. And it made me feel so good because it was what was, that action, that whole inspired action of go outside. So I did, and then when I came back, I had some of the best meditation I've ever had because I just gave myself the freedom to listen to Spirit and to listen to what I needed. And this is actually a great example of what I'm talking about with the energy update. Doing things that we want to do, not doing things that we think we need to do, right? Like, we have to. Do you feel that vibration? Do you feel that frequency? When we sit in that energy, we attract worldly experiences. Like, I might attract someone that wants to work with me, that's like, hey, you want to do this project with me? Cool. And they have this militant style, and it has to be this way, and they have this kind of like perfectionist energy. Or I can sit in a flow state, enjoy my life, and then someone just be like, hey, do you want some passive income? I'm like, yeah, that'd be great. It's just an example. Your vibration, your actions, your frequency literally attracts exactly what you are exuding. So really, I highly recommend just sitting with yourself, journaling, and asking, what do I want to do, and what are some of the things that I think I need to do that I can release? And really have a conversation with God, universe, spirit on how it wants you to interact with you individually. Because everyone's different, everyone's at a different stage and experience in their life right now. And so you want to get messages that are specific to you about this, of what I'm talking about right now. All right, so I hope you have a fabulous May 18th, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!